What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the video. Today we're closing out the day at about 500 green, so that's good. Still wasn't my best trading day in terms of, like getting in and out, entries, exit, just trades themselves. Not tippy top trading, but still good enough to manage a green day. So that's good. So first couple trades here, right? So we have, look at the 5-day chart here on PCG. PCG 5-day chart is just a picture perfect cup and handle. So this morning we're looking for a breakout. It never really happened. Doesn't mean that it won't actually kind of break out and trend up today. So I'm still watching it, maybe wanting to trade it. I got to run and do a couple things. So I think by the time it ends up moving, I'll probably be long gone or I'll be in the middle of the stream, honestly. So anyways, let's get through this pretty quickly. So we're going to look at this 1-day chart. Anyways, we thought it would break up early in the morning, which it started to move. So let me put the trades on here. We lost 79 bucks. So pretty much this drops out. I get long 200 shares on this big candle. Only 200 because I was catching it pretty high here at the top. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to go full size, catching the top of this candle. Maybe it rips, maybe it doesn't. So I'll start small size. Pull back, we bounce back up. We pull back, we bounce back up. So now we're creating kind of a decent pennant. The only thing bad about it was the U shapes were down. You can see the U in here is all going down. So that could signify that there's a stronger potential for the down move. Doesn't mean that it won't break up, but right now we are kind of aiming down at that moment in time. So then I end up getting long another 150 share, I end up getting long a total of, I'm long a total of 1,500 shares then at this top, right? So I get long 200 here, I get long 100 here, I get long 1,200 here looking for a breakout. And it just doesn't come, and I could realize a breakout's not going to happen. We're going to pull back, so I end up closing out the trade for a $79 loss, and then it ends up doing all this and coming down later, and so now we're grinding up. And the ultimate goal here now with PCG is that it has to get up and over pretty much these highs on the day and keep doing that to turn into a long. And as you can see, I mean, look at what the stock's doing. I mean, it's grinding up, right? I mean, we pressed up, we came down, we held low of day, right? That we bounced up, we came down, we created a higher low, and then what happens is we press up, came over, we still create a higher low. And then we press up again, we still create a higher low. And so we're still grinding up. So right now, this stock is primarily bullish. And you should probably follow it bullish right now. All right, so that was PCG. Now we'll go over to CGC. Just to mention that we're still 30 shares long on this stock. And the cup and handle formation can still be in effect. So right now, we're just basically hoping that this 9 moving average is going to catch up. The price action is going to hold around here in this, like 1990s $20 area, and then we curl back up towards the highs of 21.50 when we break out and head towards 25.26. That'd be great. So we're still in the swing tier at CGC. Probably end up adding more to that position if and when or if it becomes better looking and starts to form more of what I would like to see. Then I'll end up adding more to that position. All right, traded PLCE today, not good, pretty shitty. Again, today really just on my behalf wasn't the greatest trading day. Still managed green. So anyways, this was a nice downtrending stock. Trends down, trends down, trends down. Tries to create a base, then it breaks down. So there's a lot of times I see this setup, and there's always a breakdown below the lows to take out and grab people stop losses, and the price will squeeze back up. So I knew that the price was most likely going to squeeze back up, but I still took, and that's the thing is, even in the live stream in our private group, I'm like, all right, I'm going to go short on this stock, and when I do it, I'm going to get in and I'm going to get out quickly because that's the type of trade that it needs to be in order for this to work correctly. So then I get in, it goes in my favor, I'm up like $350, $400, and I don't take it off and I get squeezed. So I didn't listen to myself on how I should have traded. I even knew how I was supposed to trade it, and I still didn't trade it the way I knew I should have been trading it. So I ended up resulting in taking like a $200 loss, $300 loss. So let's put these trades on. So there's 3 trades on this stock. So first one, again, that was the breakdown short, was up like 400. Then I get squeezed out on the following candle, lose a couple $100. And then I was like, nah, I want to get some back. So then I shorted this and realized I was just a pointless short and ended up making like $20 here. And then I'm like, maybe it'll squeeze here with the setup. And so I get long 1,000 shares and make like $20. So pretty much all this trading was just shit trading. There was really no need for it. So I ended up losing $193 on PLCE. So then my good trading was really done on PLAB. And if you look back, hindsight 2020, should have just stopped trading after my first trade on the day, which, by the way, I did get a little bit lucky on because I fat fingered this stock. So I traded this a couple times, quite a bit. So I was up a total of $1,200 at one point. I'm making $770 on it. So first trade was 6,000 shares. Remember how I said I was going to decrease share size? Yeah. Well, this was a fat finger. I didn't mean to buy 6,000 shares. So when I got ready to, and here's the thing is I actually hesitated. Like I meant to be buying right here, and I ended up buying like all the way like up here or something, right? So anyways, I'm seeing it move. I know we're probably going to pop. And I look over, so I'm like, I'm doing my thing, and then I look over at my side screen. So it's not my main trading screen. I look over at a side screen that I have, and I'm like, I think that's getting ready to pop. So then I just automatically go ready to click buy. And as I click buy, I like double click. I like click down and then like click again on accident. So then I end up buying 6,000 shares. I'm like, oh shit. So at that point, I'm buying way more than I wanted to. And I'm like, well, this better go my way or else I'm really screwed. So as soon as I get in the trade, the heart's just pounding. I'm like, ah, shit, here we go. Because I didn't want 6,000 shares. I just bought 100% more than what I wanted to buy. I only wanted 3,000. Now I'm 6,000. Like, oh, shit. So at that point, like, my emotion was already high. My adrenaline was already kicking in. So it was really hard for me to even, think logically behind the trade after I got in. All I'm looking at is that P&L fluctuating so fast because of 6,000 shares. So I'm like, oh, shit. So I just basically take it off. It hits 1,200 when I'm like, just fuck it, just out, right? Just take it off. You don't even need to be in anymore. You kind of goof that up. So, and I'm making a win there. Right. Then later, and honestly, I wanted to short it initially, but something happened in my mind and I wanted to take a long in here. But anyways, I could tell this is probably turning into a little bit of a short. So I know you can see I do short it, but first I went long and then after I went long the 6,000 shares, I kept it. I'm like, oh, what? I did okay with that. And it was kind of slowing down, so we weren't getting as spready. So then I kept with the big size and I went long 6,000 shares. Doesn't work, I lose $300. So the trade here was really just looking for a short squeeze. So if you don't know what a short squeeze is, it's pretty hard to explain it exactly, but really just kind of looking for like a pop squeeze, quick scalp trade, ended up losing like $300. Then I just instantly was like, all right, duh, because it's not a long, it's a short as it always was right now. So why'd you go long, blah, blah, blah. So then I go short, like 4,000 shares, I made like $200 back or something like that. And then there was like one more trade. Was it there? No, that doesn't even... Yeah, that doesn't even make sense right there. Right? Oh, yeah. Oh, it does. Yeah, because short. Yeah, so that was it. So there was a long $1,200, and you get long here, lose a couple $100, and there was a short here, won a couple $100, resulted in $770 for the day. So all in all, end up closing out on the day $500. So was it the greatest trading? No, it wasn't the greatest trading. Did we make money? Yes, we made money. Did I realize it was bad trading or not the greatest trading? Yep, I realized it. The market didn't have a ton of momentum today. That's why I called it kind of early. I didn't trade as much as I traded the previous days, and that's because I could kind of feel myself getting a little sloppy. So still trying to get myself into this, calm, collective trading attitude. And I keep saying it, and somehow in my mind, there's the small shares. So here's the thing is, right, there's two ways to look at trading with big size. So even though I'm like, I need to reduce share size, there's really two ways of looking at it. So when you trade bigger share size, let me put this screen a little bit bigger so you guys can see my beautiful face. All right, so when you trade big share size, you'll make bigger wins and you'll make bigger losses, right? So as I've been saying to myself for the past couple of days, like you need to decrease your share size. You need to decrease your share size. You need to decrease your share size just so that way you can protect yourself against like a loss that you might acquire. So there's really two ways to look at it, right? If you always trade with the same amount of size, then your wins will reflect the size you trade. And your losses will reflect the size you trade. Then, if you go from trading small size, and making consistent wins, and then you go to trading big size, and you happen to lose that day, that loss will most likely wipe out all the previous days of your small size trading wins, because small size leads to winning. Well, small size just normally is not going to lead to as big of wins, and it won't lead to as big of losses. Bigger size, bigger wins, bigger losses. So if you trade small size, and go big size and lose that day, you'll probably wipe out majority of the gains for the past couple days. So then your brain's going to go, oh shit, don't trade big size. You see what just happened. It's not that you traded big size and that was really the problem. The problem is that you just lost. You traded like shit, right? So really, ultimately, the problem always comes down to the trader himself losing, right? You just didn't trade well. You picked the wrong stocks. You traded the wrong setups. There's multiple reasons why you could have lost. You were too patient. Maybe you're revenge trading. Maybe it was a part of over trading. So it could be multiple different things. But at the end of the day, you were just wrong, right? So if you trade with big size all the time, but you're always right most of the time, then when you do have a loss day, it's going to be big, but you've been winning for so long that even with that loss day, it's just the same as someone trading small size, and having their small size lose day. So that's the way you look at it. If you trade big size, you lose big. You trade small size, you lose small, right? If I go from trading big size, winning, and then go, I bet I have a red day around the corner. In order to combat that, I'm going to start trading small size. So now I go to trading small size. And what happens if I don't have a red day and I'm like, all right, I'm pretty consistent. Let's go back to big size, and I hammer in big size, and boom, you take a loss, right? So it's really, there's a lot of psychology involved with it. So at the end of the day, trading so far for the past couple days could be better. Many of things we can do better, but at the end of the day, we're still managing green days every day. We're able to see the opportunity and manage the trades well enough to maintain green days every day. So that's the ultimate goal. All right, so everybody take care. Have a great day. I hope you guys liked the video. Links are in the description to follow our chat rooms, Facebook groups, pretty much everything you need to know to get involved with me, Boiler Room Trading, and our team. All down in the description below. Everybody take care. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys on the next one.